On stage, because we have had a lot of contestants here. Some of them have big shows, dresses, lights, all over. How about you? You are all alone.
Yeah, it's just me and my guitar. There are two backing vocals, but they are not in the screen. They're not visually on the screen, so it's just me and my guitar because we didn't want to have a show around it. It would be no good for the song. It doesn't need anymore. It's just me and my guitar.
I have to ask head of press, why did you choose Tom to be the contestant from Belgium?
Well, I guess most of the people in the hall know that Belgium and Eurovision Song Contest, and especially the Flemish part of Belgium, isn't really a good marriage. But as Tom said, it's popular in Belgium. People care about the Eurovision Song Contest, and so does VRT, the Flemish Broadcasting Corporation. So we said, okay, we have the high viewing ratings, just like in Norway. Eurosong, our national finals for years and years, has always been very popular. But let's put that aside now. Let's try to come up with the right singer, the right song for the Eurovision Song Contest 2010. Let's forget the national shows. At that moment, that was already in May last year, we went for an internal selection. We had a selection committee checking on all the artists you have in Belgium. We've thought about it a lot. We've heard some people sing, spoken to a lot of people, and in the end, we even asked some international advice. And the big winner of that internal competition was Tom. So the only thing he had to do, and luckily he did, was to say yes to us, and he did. So we're very happy.
What do you think about that it is so different between North and South of Belgium? Like he told me, like he told now, that different parts of Belgium don't know or likes Eurovision the same way.
I think both parts like Eurovision, but just Flanders is maybe more hopeful now, and hopefully we can win with Belgium and end up in a high place, and then totally Belgium will love Eurovision more, I think, than now. It's still popular, but I think if we end up high again, then it's more popular.
Your name is not actually Dice, right?
No, it's Eekhout.
Why Dice?
It's Eekhout, but that doesn't sound so well in other countries. So I had a rock band before, the Dice, and yeah, they always said, "Oh, that's Tom from the Dice," and then Tom Dice, and yeah.
Why didn't you want to compete with the other band members? Why didn't they want to take part of this?
Well, we quit it 2 years ago because I competed in the X Factor and I ended up second. So I had a label on my own, and I couldn't play with my band. So I have a new band now. The bass player is still the same of the guys and now plays with me, but yeah, all the rest has other bands now. So.
Almost every country has their own X Factor. How can you use your experience from that TV show to Eurovision?
Well, it's a big difference actually. The cameras are good because I had some experience with the camera, and that's a great voordeel. That's a great advantage. And yeah, that's actually the only thing that helped me, because this stage is really much bigger than I'm used to, and but it's great. I'm looking forward to stand there with all the crowd, and it will be amazing.
If you should say 3 words about Tom, who describe Tom the way he is?
Be nice, be nice.
Tom is a young guy, really motivated, and a musician.
Do you think his motivation will help him win this contest? Do you think his motivation will make him win this contest?
Win? Maybe that's... There are a lot of winners in the Eurovision Song Contest, so we'll see. I think he'll do great. He proved today in the rehearsal that he knows his song. He has written it together with 2 other people, so it's his song, and you feel that on stage.
Yeah, Belgian guys are really shy, so we're never going to say that we're going to win, but we want to win.
Do we have some questions for the foreign press? Who want to ask Tom some questions about the rehearsal? We got one in the second row. Please stand up.
Hello, Tom. You've said it before. This year it was no national final in Belgium, but would you have participated if the national channel would have organized one this year?
I don't know actually, because VRT asked me, and I already had a competition with SMS and all like that, so I think I would doubt definitely. But they chose me, and I had the feeling they believed in me, and that's a whole other experience then. So I think if it was a competition again in Belgium, I think I would have said no, because not because I didn't want to, but it shouldn't. Yeah, it didn't feel well in that way.
Some other questions? Yeah, from Australian media.
Hi, Alistair Birch from Australian Radio. Tom, I think you've got some great support in this room, so I think you're going to do very well. I see young Eileen here with a little flag.
Hey, put the flag on!
So
you've got fans over there.
A lot of support in the room. My question is the difference, again, goes back to the difference between X Factor and Eurovision. X Factor is all about cover versions. I think your first solo single was also a cover. This is an original song. How is that different for you as an artist when you're singing original material?
Yeah, it's much more fun when you can play your own song. I mean, I did sing Bleeding Love from Lionel Lewis as my first single in Belgium. But yeah, I had to sing that a lot, and that's just not so great if it isn't your own song. It's much nicer if you can sing your own song, and I have the feeling it's really about me, and yeah, it's just so great. It's I hope to sing a lot of my songs for a big crowd in the future. That's my dream. That's why I'm here actually.
Because Bleeding of Love from Leona Lewis was a huge hit for her and you as well. Were you afraid of that the new song that you write will be taken the same way? Do you think there will be the same hits?
Was I afraid to? I don't know. I didn't think about that actually, but it went out well, and the Belgian people, yeah, supported me, and I'm in the ultra shop in Belgium, so it all goes well.
How did the Bleeding Love sound like? How did the song sound like?
It was more some James Blunt sound like that.
Sing a little bit for us.
A little bit. Oh, I hate that song right now, but and I keep bleeding, I keep bleeding, love, keep bleeding, I keep like that. Oh, no, I don't hate it. That was the wrong choice of words, but I did sing it so much, and it's not my song, so it doesn't feel that great. If you ask me in about 10 years to sing me on my guitar, I'd still love to sing that. That's the difference.
Some other questions for Tom?
Well, that was easy. So.
Well, we can go now. Do we have someone in the back? Don't be shy, guys. You can ask whatever questions you want. Okay, who do you think will win the Eurovision this year, except yourself?
That's a hard question. Yeah, every country wants to send his best artist. That's normal. But my favorites are Cyprus and Israel.
Oh yeah,
Cyprus because he always plays the guitar, and Israel because his voice is really so. It has a huge impact on the crowd. He can sing a high note, and the crowd is like, whoa. It's really amazing, yeah.
Who inspires you? What kind of musicians inspires you? Like artists?
John Mayer is a big
American one.
Yeah, and Matthew Bellamy, the singer of Muse. Okay. He also is a great muse for me. Yeah.